Tonight, it's the National Football League Super Bowl 60. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Years of Super Bowls have led us here. More history to be written tonight as we get underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. And we harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes...
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A touchdown run there from a yard out. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. Open man is Osborne. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Prescott on 1st down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And that one too wide and incomplete. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
Following the penalty, Chubb. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's a...
McPherson now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Prescott. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now a 3rd and 6. Prescott off play action. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Jones. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every On 1st down, they'll start out with Moss. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
The throw over the middle taken in and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 3 catches for him now in this first quarter of the Super Bowl. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. 23 yards the pickup there.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Open man is Noah Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. McPherson on for the point after. And it's 21-3. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd and 9. Throwing. Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. run again on first down. Chubb. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 45 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of the Super Bowl.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They work now on 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. He might be being set up here for a busy ball game. Already 2 kicks here in the first quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points. But what they really want is to find a way for him to kick extra points instead of field goals.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to his tight end all. And they'll look to throw here on first down. Second and 2. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Looking to throw. That one caught by all, the tight end. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21. Here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. A good pickup there of 22.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebacks for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
On play action, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Prescott. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And again, it's Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second down and a little more than a yard here. The give running right is Chubb. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 76 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Aubrey now for the point after. And this one's back to an 8-point game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Shakes off the sack. Forced out to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again,
turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
He'll buy some time right. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Escaping the pressure right.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll look to throw.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals will. McPherson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next.
It's the Bengals in the lead. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Play action now. Prescott. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there. A first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Prescott now from the 50.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Prescott. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. That one taken in by Burton.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
McPherson on for the point after.
That one makes this a 19-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.